Well, Congress taking aim at ransom payments as word the $1.7 billion that was paid out to Iran was made entirely in cash. Lawmakers began a hearing on Capitol Hill to examine whether that money qualified as ransom payments and whether the cash payments were legal. Congressman Mick Mulvaney was at the hearing this morning. Here's what he said.
All federal payments made by any agency shall be made by electronic funds transfer. Didn't this transfer of cash, at least the $400 million in cash, the hard currency, doesn't that violate 208.3?
Again, he was quoting the law there. The Republican congressman from South Carolina joins me now. Congressman, first of all, just the concept of 3 planefuls of cash, $1.7 billion, took 3 full planes of cash to get it there. That's never been done. Nothing close has ever been done in our history before.
Yeah, I think it drives home for people exactly how much $1 billion is if you have to have 3 plane loads to carry it. But what was really interesting, what you didn't show, is the answer to that question, which is that the State Department's taking the attitude that they did not break the law because they sent an electronic funds transfer to an escrow agent, a bank overseas, and then that bank turned it into the hard currency. So they're sort of washing their hands and saying they followed the law. We're not entirely satisfied with that, so that investigation, or at least our looking into that, will continue.
Well, you quoted the law, and the reason why the law exists is because cash, as everybody knows, is untraceable. You write a check, you can trace it. You pay out cash, you can't trace. And in the Middle East, where they're paying out cash to terrorists, among other people, you just don't want them to have access to $1.7 billion of cash. So it goes against not only the letter of the law, but the meaning, the heart of the law, right?
And the question that did not get answered today was, did Iran specifically ask for cash? They refused to answer that question. Because you're absolutely right. That the issue is this. The reason we've got that is so that we can follow the money. You give somebody a dollar bill or an ounce of gold, you can't follow it. So we've essentially given terrorists $1.7 billion in cash they could spend anywhere.
Quickly, Congressman, the other big question, of course, was it a ransom? The administration says no. Any more evidence come out today to suggest it was?
No, it absolutely was. It absolutely was. I guess this is what may not have sort of come out of the hearing. It's absolutely ransom. You have to weigh that against the fact that I think every administration since Carter has done the same thing. So we're not trying to single out this administration for doing something that other administrations haven't. The original deal to get the 52 hostages in 1980 was ransom. That still just doesn't make it right. So we're not singling out this administration for paying ransom. We're simply trying to draw attention to the fact that anybody paying ransom is a bad idea. Paying it in cash is especially bad idea.
Just again, it gives us one idea of what $1.7 billion of cash really means. 3 planefuls of cash. That's what it actually means. Congressman Mulvaney, thank you very much for being with us. Appreciate it.